I mean, is it bad that I keep forgetting my own rules to my own challenge? Potentially. But you know what? I've not actually broken any of them yet, okay? So we're fine. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. This is episode 4. We are here with Primrose. It is Sunday morning, it is Flower Bunny Day. But we are not celebrating Flower Bunny Day. We are spending the day rock climbing and skiing and maybe a bit of snowboarding. Prim got the want to go snowboarding, so I think we might work on our aspiration for a bit. Because it is a holiday, we actually don't have work for the next 22 hours, so I would like to make the most of it and spend the day with Prim doing some rock climbing and snowboarding and skiing. So because she actually does have the want to go snowboarding, I think maybe we'll do some of that first. And potentially we'll do it for 3 hours and get this ticked off. I really thought we had it ticked off already, but apparently not. And then afterwards we'll do some rock climbing. I think we're just going to go snowboarding on the easy slope, because we don't actually have any snowboarding skill yet. We will just go continuously at medium intensity. So the plan for today's episode, as I said, is we are going to, I thought I pressed play, we are going to be with Prim, snowboarding, skiing, rock climbing, all of that jazz. We will hopefully be able to afford some climbing gear so she can safely rock climb, but honestly, we have 165 simoleons. I don't know if we can afford it because I don't know how expensive the actual rock climbing equipment is. We did well, from the party in the last episode, I was able to sell the stereo that we got for about 1,000 simoleons, and with that money, I did up the house a little bit, not anything too much. Oh, Festival of Youth, very nice, and Natalie is calling. Spencer Wiseman has asked me on a date. Oh yes, go for it. I don't know who Spencer is, but yeah, go for it, Natalie. We are here for you. You go on a date with Spencer. But yeah, I was able to update the house a little bit. Nothing too much. It was mostly just aesthetic as opposed to anything that we needed. Just because I like the house to look lived in as opposed to just purely functional. So that is what I did with the money. I was also thinking in this episode I would like to spend some time with Jacob. So Jacob was one of the Sims we met, one of our neighbours who Prim got along quite well with. He has the loves the outdoors, adventurous and romantic traits, and Prim found him very, very attractive. She thinks he's extremely attractive and they have got wonderful chemistry. So I really would like to spend some time with Jacob, but one thing I need to remember, because I did forget, luckily I didn't break a rule, but we can't actually be romantic until we're good friends. So we do need to make sure we're friends with Jacob before we can actually potentially even consider a romance with him. I mean, is it bad that I keep forgetting my own rules to my own challenge? Potentially. But you know what? I've not actually broken any of them yet, okay? So we're fine. But yeah, I would like to see if Prim is... she's fallen. Okay, great. Well, she did acquire the snowboarding skill. And she did want to go snowboarding, so I don't know why it's not been ticked off. But I'm sure it will soon. But yeah, I would like to... Oh, she's so sad, bless her, because she didn't do very well. But I would like to spend some time with Jake. Maybe tomorrow, because I would love to spend today just kind of not necessarily grinding because she enjoys it all, but spend the day with Prim doing some extreme sports because it is her aspiration and it's part of the challenge. With the challenge, we do only need to master one of them, so it's either rock climbing, skiing or snowboarding, but it is an optional requirement to get all 3. So I would love to see if we can do all of the optional requirements, but I'm not going to feel bad if I don't. But yeah, I would like to see if we could master all 3 of these eventually. So it is good that she is working on her snowboarding. With the other ones, her highest so far is skiing. Our snowboarding is 67% on number 1, and our rock climbing is not very good. But for our aspiration, we do need to do rock climbing because she needs to reach the peak of Mount Komorebi. And to even do the excursion, she needs to be level 6 of rock climbing. So that is why I would definitely like to spend a bit of time rock climbing today. And also we can get a group together. I was thinking I could create a little club and we could go rock climbing together with a few like-minded friends. So Jacob, who is adventurous, I think would fit in really well with that. And maybe, is it Daisy or Gia? Daisy is non-committal. I have a feeling one of them was adventurous. We don't know that, but I remember one of them being adventurous. So I would like to see if either of those two could potentially join our club. I think some of the Sims that Lou created as well, there's at least one who I am dying for Prim to meet, because I just think they'll get along so well. I really, really want to see, if I see her in the world, I definitely want Prim to introduce herself to her, because she is adventurous, and she's got blue hair, and she just seems amazing to be Prim's friend. So if we meet her, she can join our club, and then we've got at least 4 people in our club. And for the Mount Komorebi excursion, the more people we have, the better. So I think it'd be great if we could get like a little club together, and we could all work on our rock climbing skill, and we could then climb Mount Komorebi together. That is one of my goals. I would like to work towards that eventually. Yay! Prim landed! Oh my gosh, and she's energized now. Oh, I'm so happy she finally got a good one. It says shredding the gnar from having a perfect snowboarding run. That was so wicked cool. Primrose just had a perfect snowboarding run. Yay, Prim! Oh, she was so sad for a little while because she just kept falling off. But she actually got, she managed to get it, like, not fall off basically. But I saw it said something about lifestyles. I know we don't have any yet. But are we working towards? Not necessarily, but I would really like us to get the Adrenaline Seeker lifestyle. It says Adrenaline Seeker is a lifestyle for Sims who seek out danger, adventure, and sometimes even drama to ride this wave of an adrenaline rush. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, explore dangerous locales, get into fights, woohoo outside, work in a dangerous career, and seek out excitement in all forms. Just be sure to avoid the mundane. So I think we can definitely do that, because another requirement is public woohoo. So it would be great if she can get a romantic relationship to get some public woohoo. We might be able to get our Adrenaline Seeker lifestyle a bit sooner. But oh no, I think she's hurt herself. Oh no, it's just sore feet. Okay, that's fine, because we're using loaner equipment because we can't afford anything yet. Honestly, I probably should have bought her some snowboarding, rock climbing, or skiing stuff before decorating the house. But that's just not who I am. But I think for maybe our next paycheck, because we will be getting promoted tomorrow. Well, I hope we will. We've done all of our assignments, but we might not. But either way, we'll get paid tomorrow, and then I'll spend it. I'll actually try and remember to spend it on rock climbing gear or snowboarding or skiing, or maybe even multiple things. But I do think it is time that we actually get her some of her own stuff, so that she's not just using loaner equipment all the time. So Prim has just reached level 3 of the snowboarding skill, and she was able to actively snowboard for 3 hours. So I'm gonna go have a look how much rock climbing stuff actually is. I think you get it from the vending machine. I don't actually know if this is where you get it, or if you have to order it online. I'm gonna have a look on the vending machine. No, I don't think you can. It's just snowboarding and ski stuff. So I guess we have to order that off a computer, which we do not have. So that makes things even more difficult. Maybe we'll have to just go to a library one day or something. But for now, we are going to go and rock climb instead. We're still going to stay on this wall because we're not very good at rock climbing. And we're just gonna, we'll inspect the climbing wall conditions first. I mean, we're still probably gonna do it either way. So we have a medium chance of success, even though it looks like Prim is not doing too great. I did have a little bit of a Google, and it costs 450 simoleons to purchase climbing gear, and we have to get them off a computer. So after our first pay day, hopefully we will get to 450 simoleons, and then maybe head to a library and see if we can order some climbing gear, because I feel like it will really help Prim and her chance of a successful climb, and then we might be able to increase our skill a bit quicker as well. Amazing! Prim has just got to rock climbing level 3, and we've completed the next part of our aspiration. So what does it say? We need to perform high intensity skiing or snowboarding on an intermediate or expert slope. I don't even know if we can do intermediate slope yet. Successfully reach the peak of Mount Komorebi, which we are nowhere near ready to do. and enduring injury sustained from skiing, snowboarding or rock climbing. I feel like that one's probably the most likely that we're gonna get out of doing these, because I don't know if we can get intermediate yet, and you need level 6 to do this, and we've just got level 3. But either way, Prim has done amazing today. Look at her, she is so confident. We are doing excellent work. I think we might do a bit more skiing or snowboarding, although I don't know what she's doing at the moment. Oh, she's gonna get in line. She is gonna go do, she's gonna do something at the intermediate slope. I don't know what, whether it's skiing or snowboarding, but she's getting in line at the intermediate slope. So go Prim, she's decided to do that herself. And she is really happy, and it's boosting her confidence because she's on an adventure. So take a deep breath, smell that. That's the smell of adventure. She loves it. I love it. So Prim has decided to go skiing on low intensity, but on the intermediate slope, I am very impressed. We do need to perform high intensity on the intermediate or expert slope if we want to do this. So she's not going to get it ticked off, but honestly, I'm just impressed. I'm impressed. Has she landed it? Has she landed it? The camera pulled me. No, she didn't. Oh, I hate that the camera doesn't completely follow you. Prim is getting a little bit hungry and sleepy now, and to make sure that she doesn't order any food from a vendor store, we are going to go home so she can get food from there and then just head to sleep because she does have work in the morning, and I can't wait because then we'll get paid and we can hopefully buy some climbing gear. So I didn't do too much to the house. As I say, it's mostly aesthetic stuff. I just added a few things into our little shelves, and up here I gave her like a little coat rack, I guess. I really liked it because it's the one that comes with Snowy Escape, and it's like made out of snowboarding, or no, skis. We got a little shoe rack, and then upstairs in her bedroom I just placed a picture, which I don't know if it's centered. Actually, I might need to fix that because that's going to wind me up. We put our little spirit thing that we got off our walk, which I'm still really gutted that we didn't make a wish, we collected it instead, but either way we have got it here. We've got some lights and books and curtains, and that is literally it, because I spent all of our money on aesthetics instead of actual items. But anyway, it looks like there's a massive thunderstorm. I am going to get Prim ready for bed and she will head to sleep, and then we'll have work in the morning where we will once again be working from home. Hopefully it's something we can do from Mount Komorebi, but if we have to travel to the city, I guess we're going to go to the city, but maybe there'll be a library there, or at least somewhere with a computer where we can order our rock climbing. So I guess either way, I think it'll be fine either way. Prim is up nice and early this morning, and her social need is getting a bit low, bless her. So I definitely would like her to spend her day with some of her friends. Hopefully we can get to know Jacob just a little bit more before, because obviously we cannot be romancing him, and I would really like to see if these two can eventually go on a date, but we need to become at least good friends first. So potentially we will be romantic with him. I would like to find out if it's Gia or Daisy who is the adventurous one, so we might go visit them and get to know them, see who is adventurous, and then I can create our little club. And I really still want to meet the sim that Lou created, who is just perfect to be friends with Prim as well. So maybe we will, I don't know, I'm thinking if I create the club first and make it so that requirement is adventurous only, it'll be like, oh, she's put an ad up online or something like, oh, looking for adventurous sims only, if you'd like to join me as we practice for our rock climbing excursion. Oh, nice, we didn't get promoted, but we did get paid, which is what we want. So it could be like a little online ad that she's like, looking for adventurous sims, join my club if you want to come on an excursion with me. We're practicing climbing so we can eventually go to Mount Komorebi, and maybe this sim will be like, oh yeah, I'll join, I'm adventurous, and that's how we can get to know her. She's applied to our club. But it looks like our work from home assignments today are going to be super easy. We need to discuss neighborhood changes with 2 neighbors and promote our cause, which is going to be so simple. So I think we are going to, maybe we'll go to see Gia and Daisy first, and then I can work out which one of them's adventurous, and we can discuss our neighborhood changes with them, and then we'll go see Jacob later this afternoon. So we are here, and both Gia and Daisy are here as well, which is excellent. So we are going to discuss the neighborhood changes with them both. Just get that bit of our job ticked off. And then hopefully I can get to know them and find out who is adventurous. It might even be both of them, to be honest. I can't actually remember. I know at least one of them is, and I'd like to find out who it is so that I can create a club, because at this moment we don't have a club, but I would like to create one. I'll be like, when we find out who it is, we're like, oh, you're adventurous too. I would love to go to Mount Komorebi and climb the mountain. And they were like, oh, me too. Why don't we plan to do that together one day? And that will be the start of our club. And we'll invite Jacob, because we know that he is definitely. Where are you even going, Prim? Where are you actually going right now? You're trying to have a conversation with these two. Please don't start walking away. But we already know that Jacob's adventurous, so that'll be like maybe a little way for her to invite Jacob into the club, because we know he's adventurous. We're like, oh, we just created a rock climbing club. Why don't you join? I know you like that sort of stuff as well. And it'll just be a nice way for her to invite Jacob and get to know him a bit better as well. I think we'll do that. I just want to find out who first actually is we managed to get our job ticked off, but which one of them actually is the adventurous one. We do also need to debate politics as well with her, so promote our cause. So select promote cause under political career. I didn't actually see that it was rally to cause. I wonder if that's the same thing. Oh, it was excellent. And we got paid, so we've done our job for the day, and she actually was successful in promoting her cause. So I think Daisy is also a good friend. Well, not a good friend, but I think she's a friend now. Yay! We have officially got 3 friends. Why is the flower bunny our friend? We didn't even talk to you yesterday. We've got 3 friends officially, excluding the flower bunny, outside of our family. Yay! That makes me very happy. Yes! So it is Daisy who is adventurous. That's amazing. Gia, as I say, might be as well, but at least we've got one of them. And they also just gained a sentiment together, which is so cute. I think Daisy is heading inside now, and obviously Gia's gone to work. So I think we're going to take this opportunity to go visit our friend Jacob. Well, not friend, but hope to be friend Jacob. Prim has arrived here, and we are having a chat with Jacob. He is up here on the computer, so we have joined him. We are not going to do a bold pickup line because we need to become friends first. Maybe we'll show off our muscles and be like, look, we've been doing so much rock climbing. Can you see a difference yet? And that will be our step in to creating our club, because we discovered that Daisy is adventurous. We know that Jacob is. He looks pretty impressed. So I think we are going to create a climbing club. So I've made our club. It's called Mount Komo Climbers, and you have to be adventurous to join it. And the only requirement at the moment is just to go rock climbing. So we can add the Sims we know. So Gia definitely was. She was definitely adventurous as well. So we will add these 3. So we've got Daisy, Gia, and Jacob. And here is Gwen, who was created by the lovely Lou, who I would like to add to our club. We'll say that we posted the ad online, and she responded because she also wants to climb Mount Komorebi, so she can join our club as well, and then we can become friends. And here we go. So we have got our nice little club. I think we might go on a hike. This time we will go with Jacob, and hopefully he won't ditch us like Natalie did. And I think we might let's just hike around together instead of going anywhere specific. I think we'll just hike around together. Just the 2 of us. Just want to get to know Jacob a little bit better. I know Nathan's here, but I mean, look at him. He's watching his TV. He might not want to be disturbed. Look at these 2 on their little hike together. I love the way that Prim is looking at Jacob. It's so sweet. But she also has this which says amazing company. So because they have really good chemistry, she is really happy to be out here spending some time with him. And he looks to be enjoying it too. I mean, he does love the outdoors as well, so he probably extra loves it. But I think these 2 seem to be getting on well. I think they do gain some friendship from doing it as well, which is what we definitely want to see. Their friendship has gone up a little bit today as well. I don't know if they're friends yet. No, we're not officially friends yet. I would really love for us to at least become friends today. That would be amazing, because I would love to send them on an actual date tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but like in the next episode. So if I can get them at least to become friends, I think, does it have to be good friends? Yeah, okay, so we need to become good friends before we can start romancing him. So we'll see if we actually do become good friends. If not, like, I don't want to rush it. It might end up becoming like a bit of a slow burn thing, and they might be like a little will they won't they relationship. But yeah, I would like to become at least friends today with Jacob. It's reaching 5 o'clock now as well, which I don't know where the day has gone again. I suppose we did spend a fair amount of it actually doing our work stuff this morning with Daisy and Gia, but by doing that, we were able to create our little club. We do also need to get to know Gwen, so maybe what we'll do is when these two have finished their little hike, she got her a map, have they got lost? And look how scared Jacob is. He's like, oh my gosh, we lost? I mean, Jacob, you've been living here for a little while, so please, please, if we are going the wrong way, tell us. But I think we might need to do like a little gathering so we can get to know Gwen, because yes, she's in our club and we do, like, she is in our friendship she is in our friendship panel now. I would like to actually get to know her. We know she's adventurous because she's in our club, but we don't know anything else about her, so I think it'll be good to spend a bit of time with her. And then potentially we'll do some rock climbing. That's probably going to be better for tomorrow because it is actually almost 6 p.m. and Prim's needs are getting a little bit lower, but I think we will head home after our hike and invite over Gwen and get to know her a little bit. These two have finished their hike by the looks of it, so they're just having a bit of a chat. They just gave a sentiment. She's got the adoring sentiment for him. That is so sweet. But he is in admirative mood. So essentially he's just feeling super inspired from that walk, which is great. So maybe we'll discuss some cognitive focusing methods as well, because Prim does like her wellness. So she's just going to be like, oh, I think you should try this new wellness technique that I learned. It is so great. It has been doing amazing for me. Okay, now she needs the toilet, so we are going to send her home. But that was a nice little hike we had with Jacob there. Oh, and he's come back to chat with us. We are officially friends, yay! I'm so glad they're friends now. But yeah, I think we are going to send Prim home so she can at least go to the toilet and get some food. And then we'll invite over, we're not going to Humour and Hijinks, it's Glitch. But we will get ourselves sorted and invite over Gwen and get to know her a little bit. So here is the lovely Gwen, and it seems like Prim and Gwen have taken a liking to each other, which is great. We are going to spend some time getting to know her. They've both decided to go back outside. We're going to give her a heartfelt compliment and compliment her hair, because Prim's favourite colour is blue and her hair is blue. She's like, I love your hair, that is such a gorgeous colour. And we've learned that she is a perfectionist, so she's like, oh, it took me ages to get this colour perfect, but I think I'm quite happy with it now. So we're going to ask her about her day. She's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, maybe her needs aren't very high, but we know they get along, so it's not like a tense don't know each other thing. And I think we'll discuss our interest with her. We already know that she's perfectionist, and we technically know that she is adventurous as well. Oh, and look who is here. I did not invite him over. Jacob, hello. Maybe he wanted to get to know Gwen too. We told him that we were planning to invite Gwen over, get to know her now she's in her club. Maybe he's like, oh, I'd love to get to know her as well, considering the fact we're all going to be potentially climbing Mount Komorebi together. So, oh my gosh, hi Jacob, thank you for coming over. We will have a little bit of a chat with him as well as Gwen. So these three are just sat here chatting around the table together. I love that Jacob's decided to turn up. Maybe he was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about you meeting a stranger that you met online. Why don't I come over just to make sure that you're okay, in case she's like not a weirdo or anything. Obviously we know Gwen's not, but maybe Jacob was feeling a little bit, I don't know, not protective, but he wanted to make sure she was okay. But yes, look, oh, I'm so glad they're all here. But so we have our little club, and tomorrow Prim is not at work. She is off on Tuesday, so I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we will spend the day with our club and practicing our mountain climbing, our rock climbing. I don't know why I said mountain climbing. Practicing our rock climbing to get that skill up, so that we are getting closer to being ready to climb at Mount Komorebi. It will be a little while, I think, but it's definitely on the list. And also, I need to not forget that our brother Jonah actually needs to get married soon. I keep forgetting about it, but I would like to see if maybe we can have it after we've had a date with Jacob, because I think it'd be cute to have Jacob come along as a date to the wedding. So once we've gone on a first date with Jacob, then potentially it'll be the wedding afterwards. And oh, was that a negative? That was a negative. We might need to be a bit mischievous towards her. Oh no, I'm not going to be mean, but I think we might potentially just give her some fake bad news and be like, oh, I don't actually know if you can join us on the excursion, actually. I don't want her to be mean to her, but there was a negative interaction. So we might lie about our career and not tell her we're in politics yet. We'll just be like, oh, we are just a vendor, actually. So I think maybe we'll start a preposterous rumour as well. And then that's our three. I don't want to lose her as a friend before we've even got her as a friend. So I am going to end the episode here. But look at the way Jacob's looking at Prim. I think that's so cute. I think he might have a little bit of a crush on her as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And I will speak to you all in another episode. Bye everyone!